Hey, Ghoulzoids! Welcome back to the snack bar. We've got all your favorite intermission munchies right here, like candy, popcorn, hot dogs. Oh, and not to mention your favorite brands of cigarettes by the carton. Oh, and tonight is free corn dog night. Yep, they're getting kind of old. We gotta get rid of them. Whew. Oh boy. Hope you're enjoying tonight's movie, Night of the Living Dead. Speaking of which, it's Miss Aslona Halsley. Good evening, Miss Halsley. Would you care for a delicious corn dog?
Oh, enough of your friendly dribble, Ghoul man. You know why I'm here.
Well, if it's about selling the drive-in, let me just say that there are many patrons who've...
Please, please, do not bore me with your childish rhetoric. This property belongs to me, and I will do as I wish with it. I stand to make quite a sum off this land. Much more than it's worth as a pathetic little drive-in theater. Besides, I don't much care for drive-ins. There's too many losers like yourself running around in them.
Well, I guess I could see your point. Hey!
Now look, as I said in my letter, that you best begin your quest for employment ASAP. Of course, I don't know who to hire anyone like you, but nonetheless,
Excuse me, Ghoul guy? I think it's about time to...
What is that?
Well, hello, little lady. Hey, Ghoul guy, who's your pretty friend over here?
Pretty? A friend? Oh, this. This is Aslona Halsley. She owns the drive-in. Miss Aslona Halsley, this is Joe Bob Jr. Joe Bob Jr., this is Aslona Halsley. Mr. Aslona, this is Joe Bob.
Aslona? That's a right pretty name. Say, are there any more at home like you?
Well, I don't think there are.
I hope you're not here all by yourself this evening. Beautiful woman like you should be out all alone at night, you know.
Well, I don't know what to say.
Have a free corn dog.
Oh, thank you.
On the house tonight.
Now, if you were my girl, I'd never let you leave the house without me. I think I'd be right kind of jealous on all them other horny cowpokes, if you know what I mean. Cute girl like yourself and all.
Well, you're kind of cute yourself there, Joe Bob Jr. Or could I call you Joe Bob?
I'd be right honored.
Oh.
Aslona.
Oh, you. Oh. Ghoul man, look, we're gonna have to have a conversation some other time. Look, Joe Bob, I gotta get going, but I'll be back to say hi real soon, okay?
You can come back anytime, little lady. Old Joe Bob will be right here waiting for you.
Joe Bob, that was great. You had her eating right out of your thing. How did you do it?
I was in the back and heard you two talking, and it didn't sound too good from where I was standing. So I thought I'd help you out some. Never met a woman in this whole wide world who didn't like to be sweet-talked. Guess you could say that charm is one of my many attributes. Plus, I'm wearing my high karate aftershave.
Well, whatever you did, it worked. You know, I hope you plan on sticking around here for a while, because I don't think we've seen the last of Miss Aslona Halsley around these here parts.
What you eating there, partner?
Oh, a corn dog.
Let's get back to Not Living Dead. Must have been all that sweet talk made him sick.
It's showtime.
Inconsistent reports from witnesses to the effect that people who acted as though they were in a kind of trance were killing and eating their victims prompted authorities to examine the bodies of some of the victims. Medical authorities in Cumberland have concluded that in all cases, the killers are eating the flesh of the people they murdered. Repeating this latest bulletin just received moments ago from Cumberland, Maryland, civil defense authorities have told newsmen that murder victims show evidence of having been partially devoured by their murderers. Medical examination of victims' bodies shows conclusively that the killers are eating the flesh of the people they kill. And so this incredible story becomes more ghastly with each report. It's difficult to imagine such a thing actually happening, but these are the reports we have been receiving and passing on to you, reports which have been verified as completely as is possible in this confused situation. It is happening, and it would appear that no one is safe from this wave of mass murder.
Don't shoot! We're from town.
A radio.
County, Pennsylvania. The Butler County Sheriff has verified that reports of murder being partially eaten by their slayers is true. No further details available at this time. However,
How long you guys been down there? I could use some help up here.
That's the cellar. It's the safest place.
You mean you didn't hear the racket we were making up here?
How were we supposed to know what was going on? Could have been those things for all we knew.
That girl was screaming. Sure, you must know what a girl screaming sounds like. Those things don't make any noise. Anybody would know somebody if needed help.
Look, it's kind of hard to hear what's going on from down there.
We thought we could hear screams, but for all we knew, that could have meant those things were in the house afterward.
And you wouldn't come up and help?
Well, if there were more...
The racket sounded like the place was being ripped apart. How were we supposed to know what was going on?
Now, wait a minute. You just got finished saying you couldn't hear from down there. Now you say it sounded like the place was being ripped apart. It would be nice if you get your story straight, man.
All right, now you tell me. I'm not going to take that kind of a chance when we got a safe place. We luck into a safe place, and you're telling us we got to risk our lives just because somebody might need help, huh?
Yeah, something like that.
All right, why don't we settle this...
Look, mister, we came up. Okay, we're here. Now I suggest we all go back downstairs before any of those things find out we're in here.
They can't get in here.
You got the whole place boarded up?
Yeah, most of it. All but a few spots upstairs. They won't be hard to fix.
You're insane. The cellar's the safest place.
I'm telling you, they can't get in here.
And I'm telling you, those things turned over our car. We were damn lucky to get away at all. Now you tell me those things can't get through this lousy pile of wood?
His wife and kids downstairs. The kid's hurt.
Well, I still think we're better off up here.
We could strengthen everything up, Mr. Cooper.
With all of us working, we could fix this place up in no time. We have everything we need up here.
We can take all that stuff downstairs with us. Man, you're really crazy, you know that? You got 1,000,000 windows up here. All these windows, you're gonna make them strong enough to keep these things out, huh?
I told you, those things don't have any strength. I smashed 3 of them and pushed another one out the door.
Did you hear me when I told you they turned over our car?
Oh, hell, any good 5 men can do that.
That's my point. Only there's not going to be 5 or even 10. There's going to be 20, 30, maybe 100 of those things. And as soon as they know we're here, this place is going to be crawling with them.
Well, if there are that many, they'll probably get us wherever we are.
Look, the cellar. The cellar, there's only one door, right? Just one door, that's all we have to protect. Tom and I fixed it so it locks and boards from the inside. But up here, all these windows, why, we'd never know where they were going to hit us next.
You got a point, Mr. Cooper. But down in the cellar, there's no place to run to. I mean, if they did get in, there'd be no back exit. We'd be done for. We can get out of here if we have to. And we got windows to see what's going on outside. But down there with no windows, if a rescue party did come, we wouldn't even know it.
But the cellar is the strongest place.
The cellar is a death trap.
Yeah, it looks like about 8 or 10 out there now.
There's more than there were. There are a lot out back, too.